Lewis Bond was a player that I described as someone that had reliable hands and ball security, a guy that could catch the ball over the middle of the field. He has solid possession receiver traits. You think back to Robert Woods in 2023, and that's exactly what Lewis Bond is going to do for this Houston Texans team if he carves out a role. And I believe he can as a depth wide receiver option, being that fourth or fifth receiver over the middle parts of the field. Lewis Bond will be able to contribute. He had high in production at Boston College, nearly 1,000 yards this past season with 88 catches and a touchdown in there. Had a season with 7 touchdowns, broke the Boston College receptions and receiving yards records. So he's got that high in production at a Power 4 university in the ACC in Boston College. Obviously, not one of the top end Power 4 universities, but still still a Power 4 university at the end of the day. He has some athletic concerns. His 40-yard dash was a 4.59. Which leads to a limited vertical threat ability. And I think his ceiling's likely as a wide receiver 3 or that Y, which is a slot, or it could be an inline tight end, whatever you want to call it. But you got your X or Z, and then he's going to be that guy in the middle. He's a 5'10" and a half receiver, which puts him in the 31st percentile. He weighs 190 pounds, 42nd percentile, benched 15 times for 225, which puts him in the 72nd percentile. Vertical at 35 inches puts him in the 62nd percentile. Broad jump at 10 and a fourth puts him in the 75th percentile. Again, that 40 at a 4.59 puts him in the 49th percentile. 20-yard split at a 2.66 puts him in the 48th. But then you get to the 10-yard split at a 1.52, which puts him at the 93rd percentile. The shuttle's at a 4.34, which puts him in the 46th percentile, and then the three cones at a 7.13, which puts him in the 43rd. So overall, his RAS score is a 5.82, which ranks him 1,755th out of 4,196 since 1989. So a little above average for Lewis Bond, but you can see the top end speed at that 4.59, and then that 20-yard at the 2.66 is not the best. We're going to review 2 games for him today, and those are going to be against Syracuse and then Notre Dame or Louisville. We'll see which one I decide to pick on. But it's going to be um, those, at least the game against Syracuse, and then we'll look for the game against Notre Dame or the game against Louisville. So we're going to start off with the one against Syracuse, episode 2 of the film review, and it's a polarizing player in Lewis Bond. So stay tuned. Film is coming up. We are here with the film for Lewis Bond, again, starting out with the game against Syracuse. And they start out with the ball here. You can see Lewis Bond at the bottom of your screen here, I believe. At this Z. Starts out route. Good little route there for Lewis, but doesn't end up getting the ball there. See what this angle looks like. See if you can see him break at the top of his route there. If not, we'll replay it for you with the other angle. You can see him breaks, has a little bit of separation if the quarterback wants to throw it a little down the field. He decides to go for the short gain. So not much there for Lewis. Did they just repeat the first play by accident? No. Okay, it's different. You can see Lewis Bond here in the middle part of the screen in the slot, which is what I expect him to play in Houston. It's a run play. He just runs the defender off instead of blocks. Now we got the same play happening again. We'll skip through. Different play here, excuse me. And we're running a set. It looked like Bond went in motion on 3rd and 4. You can see him right here going in motion. Number 11 here. Got some cool drip on. And just sits down right there. Nice little catch for the first down. Just sits at the marker, able to reel it in. Not an easy catch at the end of the day. You can see him go in motion there, and then we'll freeze it to see if you can see how, how, I guess not tough of a catch, but how it wasn't easy. You freeze it right there. You can see the defender closing down. I know you can't, like, it's not the best quality, but I mean, you can see the defender closing down right there. He's able to just secure it. Um, so we're going to put hands down on my notes. Obviously, I'm not going to put any check marks yet, but no Bond in this play. So I'm going to take this time to catch up on my notes real quick. I apologize. So hands, just generic receiver stuff, route running. Speed. Yak. Um, and then I'm gonna put drip for one of my notes just because it's fun. But we're caught up there now. And he is back out on the field here, right here at the bottom of your screen. And it's a RPO that they just go to the running back with. Not much to analyze there. Looks like there is a penalty, though, because it's 1st down and 5. Bond is not on the field here. That's a different receiver. Good run by Boston College, though. 2nd down and 3. Are you sure? That's not 1st. But Bond's back here in this middle part of the field. And there goes the running back in the backfield. Stop for a loss. I don't know. I'm looking at this back. 2nd down and 12. Bond is at the slot again. Gonna put slot in the notes. And it's blown dead, excuse me. Let me just put my last exclamation point on slot. But Grayson James has to stop it because the play came to a halt. 2nd down and 12. You can see Bond at the bottom of your screen here. In the back of the stack. Another handoff. You're going to see a lot of that probably. Last game of the season here. Looks like it was a penalty because it's 2nd down and 7. No, it's 2nd down and like 9. Bond on the outside this time on the 50, but he's still lined up back. And he just breaks in. Is James able to find him? No. Not able to find anyone under some duress. So we can look at the route Bond ran right here. Just stutters to try to get them thinking he's going out. I think if he goes out here, then he does have a path. But, I mean, does find some separation here. But we'll skip through this, get to the next play. You can see Bond at the bottom here. And he's open if they find him. Way open. Come on, man. I know he's mad. I mean, you'll see him just come over the middle of the field just wide open, and Grayson James just doesn't throw it. Like, even now, you could throw this ball. Because this dude's bailing this way. This dude's stopping right now, and Bond's going to be across the middle of the field, and Grayson James just doesn't see him. And then even now, I mean, he's under some duress, so I understand it. But, like, got to stick in the pocket. And that's what made Mendoza such a good quarterback, is that he was able to just stay in the pocket and deliver those things. 1st and 10 at the 42. Doesn't look like it's 1st and 10. No Bond on this play, though, so we'll continue on. Bond coming in motion here. So similar to Klein, he seems like a little bit of a motion man. And he just sits, works his way over the middle of the field. Grayson find him. He does. Great catch by Bond there. I'm giving him a check for hands, dude, already. I like what I see. I mean, look at that. Ooh. Okay, excuse me. Look at this here. One step. Boom. Gets the screen and just goes. Took a while for James to get there, but great catch by Bond. Good route, too. Hard to get some yak there, I understand, but really good catch. 1st down and 10. Goes back in motion, so we're putting motion man like we did for Klein with Bond. Back in the slot here. It looks like it's a run play. Sorry, fixing the notes up a little bit. Let's get through here. Penalty again. Looks like it might have been on the defense. But a run set, no Bond. Second down and 8. Let's see if Bond's back in. He certainly is. You can see him over here at this kind of inline Z. Good block. Oh, but it goes all the way out there. I thought the running back had it. He looks willing to block. I'm not going to make that note yet. But, like, he's willing. And that's an edge, it looks like. 82, that's definitely not a corner or anything. But spread for the Eagles. And you can see Bond here. I think you could have thrown that to him. I guess we'll see you one more time. This dude bails to double him. Like, if you... Nah, that ball's out right away, too. I was thinking you could possibly thrown it, but no, you could not have. Field goal for them. I believe this is Bond here. Runs them off. Looks like that's his go-to for blocking. You can see him at the top of the furthermost wide receiver at the top of your screen. They go underneath. Looks like they ran the same route there. Won't be able to see anything here, I don't think, but you can see them kind of running the same depth. I think 88 was wide open, though. Another snap. Bond at the bottom of your screen right here. And good little route underneath by... Oh, come on. I'm putting bad QB play on the notes. Can't fault him when you're... I mean, literally this open. I'll go back to the other one. Like, come on, dude. This ball's got to go to Bond here. Quick stutter. And this dude's fully covered by a linebacker, and you're not even looking to other reads when this dude's just... Like, even if this isn't Bond, this ball's got to go... And he gets picked? Come on, dude. That's just bad quarterback play. They get the ball back, though. 6-3 Syracuse. I believe Bond is out there right here in the slot. Probably going to be a run play here on first down. And no, it's not. That's... Come on. Does he catch that? No. Oh, it's a penalty, though. But, I mean, look at this route, dude. Break. Throw the... Like, why are we launching? Okay, he has a step. I can see why. But, like, put this on the sideline. That's a route running check for Bond, though. It's hard because, you know, this dude's just... He's open, but he's not getting the ball. Here he is right here. Doesn't look very willing to block, so maybe that was just a one-time thing. But we'll get to a new play here. 2nd and 7. Bond in the slot again. Oh my... Thank you. Thank you. What a route. I mean, I want to put 2 on route running already, but I mean, we'll accidentally paused it, but I didn't do much. I just changed it to 0.5. Like, ugh. Ugh. Dude's looking the other way. Click the down arrow. Sorry, whenever I did that, that paused my recording. But I mean, this is what happened. He already stepped here. This dude's going this way, and Bond's going this way. Ugh, what a route. Good ball, too. Yeah, you can see the dude fall over, and then Bond's just able to toe touch this. But we'll go back to one. What a route, dude. What a route. That's what you love to see. I mean, that's how you produce. Like, look at that separation there. And that's from a 10-yard out. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, though. Bond at the top of your screen, and there is probably an illegal motion from my guess. Like two men moving at the same time. Bond in motion. Looks like they're going to go to the running back here. They don't. Bond's open over the middle of the field if he just throws. Okay, at least it's a completion, but come on. Take your opportunity to get some rack. Bond in motion. He goes off your screen. He'll come back over the middle here. Um, like you're telling me this isn't easy extra yards? I don't know why it's opening that. There we go. Like you're telling me this isn't easy, just extra yards. I know this dude's breaking there, but then he stops. I guess he makes up his mind already by then. Yeah. He had time though. He could have just waited. I don't know. Here's Bond right here at the moving in motion actually. And is he getting a? No, it's a design to get. That just didn't work. Um, design him to kind of fake like he's getting the ball, and then you throw it the other way, and Syracuse diagnosed it. So Bond in motion again. He was playing like a running back there, using him in some creative ways here. See if he gets the ball. He has 2 catches so far. I mean, good throw. Yep, great throw. Bond celebrating down there. Not really much to watch. He's on a drag here, which is what I think he'll do a lot in Houston. And then you got a first down here. Bond on an island. Maybe they look to him. No, they go with a run. It's a lot better than Marlon Klein because you don't really have to analyze the blocking. They go spread. Running back coming now back in the backfield. Here's Bond here. Dude. Oh, my God. He's so quick to go to the jump, but, like, dude. I hit the arrow again. I apologize, but nothing happened. Uh, like, come on, Grayson. Right here. I know the ball's coming, but, like, this dude's not even checking. This dude's already going out that way. You throw this right here? You're telling me Bond doesn't make a play? Come on, man. Jump ball reliant. 36 seconds left. And that's what the play call was. I mean, just dropped and launched it, I guess. Here's Bond again. What a bad ball, but decent route. He was able to drop. Like, I really like the way he drops his shoulders here. Used him in motion. He goes outside the tight end. I don't know if you'll be able to see him on this. I think he might be able to. Okay. I guess we'll have to go to the other view to show you. But drop that shoulder right here, kind of stutter drop, and then he's able to rip that hand through to create some separation. Ball's just high in double coverage. Probably shouldn't have thrown that, but good separator. Um, is Lewis Bond. Goes in motion again. And he's underneath. He's just working across. Please. Thank you. Third time he's open. Gets some open space. Makes him in. Almost miss. Good tackle. But great play for Bond here. Finally give it to him. Just works under. No one really tracks him. Like if you look at this right here, no one's with them. And that ball is right where it needs to be. Bond's able to just turn upfield and go. Great tackle, though. Having to slow down. I guess we'll see him flash across our screen here. He looked quite speedy on that, though. Like, no one really looked to catch him. Uh, I guess we'll see how much ground people make up. I mean, no one's making up ground. That's such a lucky tackle. Great catch for Bond, though, there. 3 catches so far on the day. Start of the second half. They go run here. The quarterback run. Read option. 1st and 10. Bond at the top of your screen. They go run again. Oh, and he looks gone. He is, in fact, gone. Touchdown, Boston College. Start of a new drive here. You can see Lewis Bond lined up in this slot. They use someone else in motion. They go to the play action. That's another good throw. Yep. Good route by Bond. I really want to. I mean, he hasn't dropped anything thrown his way yet. I want to put 2 on hands already. I think you'll have to see it from this angle again. 4th catch of the day. Good stop. This dude's taking him deep. And this dude's cutting down. I mean, you could have waited 2 seconds and thrown this probably back shoulder, but I mean, good throw. Great catch by Bond. Again, you like to see where he broke that route there. He got there in less than 5 seconds. Break. This dude's tracking back. This dude's tracking back. He knows that this is the sweet spot to break. Curves it a little bit. But, I mean, gets a couple extra yards in there. Up to the 42 for Bond. Productive day. I'm putting 2 for hands, man, and route running already. I mean, I like what I'm seeing. Like, look at this where he's breaking. You can see his foot right there, far away, underneath, splits him, gets kind of curves it so he can get underneath that dude as well. So just smart play by Bond there. Picks up a 1st down for Boston College. Then we got him at the top of your screen here on the 40 on the numbers. I mean, they go back to. Oh, what a catch! Okay, you got some rack there. I'll go 1 on the yak. 1 on the yak, 1 on the speed. I mean, he got there quick. You're gonna have to see it from this angle again. But cover 2, he's playing in a flat, or is this just cover 2 or cover 3 with the hard flat? Nah, it looks like a 2 of some sort. What the? Sorry. What the hell is happening down here? Like, why are there? Oh, they really sold on that run. But I mean, Bond over the middle if you want to see him again, kind of working this cover 2, just stutters and then bursts. And then right there, great throw over the linebacker and able to evade one guy. Get down to the 20. Big catch for Bond again there. So that's 5 on the day, I believe. And he's probably got over 100 at this point. I don't know what this angle will show you. Great ball. I mean, if you go back, you can see the catch, I guess. Right there. Nope, I missed it. We'll freeze frame the catch. Right there. You can see him get up a little bit, raise his hands up, catches it with his hands rather than his body, and then got some agility there to try to make a man miss. Evades the first tackler with the linebacker, though, and gets some extra yak there, which is why I put at least check mark there. But he's off the field on this play, and it went awfully. Now it looks like a play was blown dead. Or it was spiked. No, that was just a whole catastrophe. No Bond on this one. 3rd down and 9. Probably back in the game, which he is right here in the slot. Only got 14 minutes left on this game, so quick one. Oh my, please. Like, what's with the jump ball, dude? What is with the jump? Look at this. Look at this route. All right, we'll analyze this and show you how perfect this route is. Starts out, breaks in, uses the hands, gets the leverage, and then breaks in again. Like, if this ball, if he just doesn't go to the fade, this is a touchdown. Like, easily. But no, he's so reliant on that fade. I mean, that is such a crisp route. But no, it's just, I mean, that's not a bad throw on the fade ball either, but great coverage because they know it's coming. Here's Bond on the start of a new drive. And it's a, please, thank you. Great catch. Good route, underthrow, and a really nice adjustment there by Bond to secure the catch. You'll see him come across your screen here. Break. You can see the separation already. Dude's trying to tug on his jersey. Gets that burst, and then it's an underthrow, but he's still able to make an adjustment and catch it. I mean, I really like what I'm seeing so far from Bond. For a 6th-round pick, this is some high-level play. Um, I've already put 2 check marks on the hand, so I'm not going to put a third quite yet. But, I mean, it's trending that way. No Bond on this one, excuse me. While we skip through that, 20 seconds in a second for you. Not here either. Another underthrow. But a flag drawn. No Bond again. I mean, he was getting used a lot in this half, so I can understand why he's getting a little bit of a breather. No Bond again. And Bond is back in. Alone on an island, basically. And it's a run. So he just runs him off. Checking me back in the game to just make me block. Hell no. Oh, looked like he was grabbing at his hamstring. I'm guessing he was fixing his pants. Back in the game, here on this left side. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a run. It's not. Come on. Oh my god. Good throw, actually. But like this route, this dude's falling here. I mean, we're gonna watch this up break. This dude's already open and he's coming down here, so he's thinking he's going up and breaking up, but no, he's breaking down. Oh my god, what a route by Bond. Good throw though. Good play for Boston College at the end of the day. But that route was just absolutely filthy. He's a technician, it looks like, from what I can see. Like, he is technique on. I know this ball's out and he's already reacting, but like, oh, that could have been a touchdown again. Um, but first and goal, excuse me, it's like 11 p.m. while I'm recording this, so. Oh, touchdown. Not sure what the flag was. Oh, I guess it was on the offense. Here's Bond again. Interesting wide receiver prospect here. Looks like a big body guy. Did he block him? No, you. Yeah. That's how you know you're a technician when you just run some stuff. Probably going to be another power run here. Can see Bond at the. Let's see what route. Oh my. Ew. There's either a receiver that's going to try to put you in the dirt or a receiver that's going to show you what you're about to get. And Bond's going to show you what you're going to get. Here he is at the top of your screen. Looks like it might be a run. No, it's a. Please. Okay. Good throw. I was going to say he's coming open over the middle of the field, but this guy was wide open. I guess we'll go back. You can see him start to break open there. Good sneak out, though. Like, no one was accounting for him. You can see Bond coming open there at the bottom of or at the middle of your screen rather than top. But a good throw there. First down for Boston College. See if he gets the ball again. It looks like they're trending towards a victory. Don't know how many they'd have, but here's Bond at the top. Run play, and he's just going to screen, and that dude is gone. Is he? Yeah, he is. Are they getting the ball back? They are. Bond is out there at the bottom of your screen, or at the top of your screen, excuse me. And he's running a post. Where was that ball to, and who was that ball to? Guess we'll never know. Not really much to say. Just an errant throw. I think he was expecting someone to be there. Just wasn't there. I think 6 catches for Bond so far. But here he is on a bubble. They go to the run. Not much to say there. Then we got second down and 10. Bond getting used in motion. Swoop back around, man. Have some fun. No. Quick little out. Should throw the ball. Okay. Picked up some yardage. But should have thrown that ball to Bond early on with the screen. I mean, they're trying to get him open. They can at least identify that he's a valuable piece to their offense and try to get him open. But here he is at the top of your screen. It looks like a run. Oh my God! Please go deep ball. That's a great throw, actually. No, but like, he had a window. He did have a window. Like right here, throw this ball outside. Yeah, that's safety new. Throws it to the opposite side, I guess. Quarterback play is a little questionable. I wonder if they get a transfer in. Bond in motion here, going to be in the slot, middle of trips. They go screen. Let's see some rack. Nah, tough play. Oh, okay. That deserves one check mark. At least the first one. Just like a small little rack gain. At least to show that he has the ability. Always going to be something to be noteworthy of. Like, just get out, make a guy miss. Runs with the ball like that, I do not like that. He's down here now. Good throw. Good coverage actually by the Syracuse corner there, not biting on the it's not gonna see ball in there though. Sorry, was that no, the dude got them there that far. Wow. Here's Bond at the bottom of your screen. They go run, and he is gone. Probably going to be backups the next time. No Bond. Oh, little wrestle there. Oh, no fights. We don't condone those. We absolutely condone those. Let's see if Bond comes back in the game. Might be the end for him. Absolutely is. It seems. Yep. They take a knee. It is ball game. He came back in for the final snap. But we'll find this next game. We got through 36 minutes in about 30. So there's that. Right now we have hands at 2 check marks. We have route running at 2 check marks. Speed at 1, yak at 1. Drip, slot, quick burst, motion man. Runs DBs off versus block. And then bad quarterback play and separator. And then we'll pull up the other film to see if that backs that up. Okay, Louisville's at the top, so we're watching Lewis Bond versus Louisville. You can see him here with the hoodie in this one. Just a quick stop. Should be thrown, and Grayson James just decides to take the sack there. But, I mean, Bond's about as open as you want someone to be. Right there. Could have just flipped it to him. Decides not to. Second down now. You can see Bond here. Runner screen. I mean, they're all over that. Bond now here alone. No, you run on 3rd and 13 or whatever it is, or 3rd and 11. No, you don't. Here's Bond. Good coverage. What a throw. Good coverage on the Bond route, but could have been picked pretty easily. But a nice throw on that window. Here's Bond at the bottom of your screen here on a little shallow. Tries to get someone down. Get down to the ground. Number 9 starts falling on his behind. No Bond on this play. It looks. Or wait, is that him in the? That's him in the backfield. Excuse me. He is on this play. Ooh, they would have had a screen for him, and it gets blown dead. That dude was all over it though. Uh, I'll say creative mismatch is the note I'll make for that. They use him in a screen. He slips. Yeah, that's getting Yak at a 2 there. I mean, slipping that screen is not an easy feat. You've got a good block there and then able to just slip. If 34 wasn't flying, then, I mean, Bond's away. Um, he's back in the backfield again. They're trying to just find ways to give him the ball. Grayson James up the middle. Let me put creative mismatch on the notes. Good notes to have. Is he back there? No, he's up here. Really cool Louisville logo there. Another penalty. I keep accidentally hitting the down arrow, but we're back. It was a penalty though. It seemed to self-inflict themselves a little bit. Nice little run there. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Bond at the top of your screen here. Give it, give it, give it, give it. Oh, that's not even Bond. Excuse me. Oh, he's in the backfield. He wanted to go to him, and then he just didn't. Are they both wearing hoodies? And that's why I'm confusing myself. It looks like he's wearing a hoodie, too. There's Bond, though. Had him all day of the week, but just didn't throw it. Not getting utilized in this game the way he should. Back in the backfield again. Are they going to give him a carry? They use him at the backfield, and they go screen to the right. Good, cool play design. It just didn't work out the way you'd anticipate it. You'd hope the defense gets faked out a little bit more. Here he is again. You can see why he was so productive, though. Like, they try to find a lot of ways to get him the ball. Doesn't seem like his most productive outing, but I guess we're only 6 minutes in. Use him in motion now. Blocks there and allows the running back to pick up a first down. Nice little rep there. You'll see him fly in here to get this block. 21 who's in position to make a play. He actually prevents him from doing so. Now he's in the backfield, it looks like, again. At the 24-yard line. Put him in motion. And he's in pass pro in this one. Oh, could have been a touchdown. We'll see. How does he look in pass pro? What if this was our running back pick and we just didn't know? 2nd and 10 though, and he's back in the slot. He's obviously going to be a receiver. I was just joking around, guys. Please find me funny. Here we go with Bond. Oh, come on. Stop with these screens, Bill. Nothing there though. 3rd and 11. Bond in the slot at the 26, 25. You have him. Oh, you had him again, dude. It's hard to analyze this because I mean the ball's just not coming out of his hands. I know Louisville's a decent team, but like, why are you stepping up there? No one's like, what's triggering him to step up there? I don't get it. Bond back in the slot though, to start out this new drive, and it's a handoff, so we'll continue on. A lot of nothing so far in this game. We're looking for Bond again here. Wide open. They go other side, but decent route there. Able to get some yak though, Mr. 17. You can see Bond's route there. Actually, he's going to be in your screen. Oh, no, he's not. They decided to change it as soon as the play started, of course. Here's Bond at the bottom. Oh, he's blocking. Grayson James takes off to his left, though. Surprised to see Bond blocking there. Looks more willing in this one than the other one. Here he is at the bottom. And it's another run. He looked willing to block there, just the corner evaded him. First and 10 out of 49. Here's Bond at the bottom. Put him in motion. I mean, that's just a messed up play design. Looks willing to block again. Maybe I do put willing blocker on there. Here he is at the bottom. Looks like it might be another run. It's not. Give it. Give it. Good throw. Nice play design. It was a good route by Bond, but I mean, we'll skip through this. We're going to try to get to the impactful plays that he had. Another run up for a gain of pretty much nothing. Second down and 8 from the 17. Bond at the slot here against number 9 as his matchup, I believe. Looks like some sort of cover 2. And let's see if he splits the field or something here. I mean, this is the area you're looking for your quarterback. Good route over the middle of the field this time, though. Hard to see there for Bond. It looked like it was pretty easy to determine where he was going, the quarterback. Here's Bond on third down. Looks like it's probably going to be a run, but I guess we'll run it through to see if it's something else. And it is, in fact, a run. Looks like they were able to pick up the first down. So they're moving the ball a little bit. First play of the second quarter. Interesting play design. There's Bond in the back. Touchdown, Bond. I mean, a nice play design. It's a little tough to talk about because I mean he was just kind of schemed wide open there. No one really accounted for him. You can see the route though. He splits it perfectly. Gets behind the linebacker, so the linebacker's not able to see him, and then the safety is looking in the backfield. So touchdown for Bond there. And it's a run for Grayson James, so we'll skip through that. Sorry, it looked like it could be something else. Nice touchdown there though, for Bond, just able to find the end zone on a drawn up play for him. Start of the second quarter, he puts them up. Now he's back in your slot. Whew. I mean, there's 5 of them, one wide receiver over there. I don't know what James was thinking. Bond at the bottom. 3 catches or 2 catches for Bond? I can't recall. I think it's 2, but it could definitely be 3. I know he has a screen. Maybe he has one more. Oh, come on. Okay. James is under duress. He gets it out somehow. Good route by Bond, though. I mean, he has separation for days right here. Splits. He does a good job of splitting. Here's Bond at the bottom. Sorry, I was making some notes there. Just over the middle. Doesn't get the ball. It's a great throw by James to the tight end, though. Good route by Bond, but again, looking for the important stuff here. Very consistent route runner, though, like a good route runner. Should have been checked down to him. James takes a hit. That's what he gets for not giving it to our boy. Bond is not. Oh, no, he's in the backfield now. And he's probably going to get the screen here. Nope. They go QB power, just doesn't work. I mean, the amount of times that they run with the quarterback, it's bound to just not work at some point. Here's Bond going in motion. Probably going to get a drag or something. They finally give it to him. Let's see what he's able to do here. Tough situation. Gets a couple falls forward. I mean, just the way the ball was thrown, the momentum's carrying him inside rather than outside, which is where his blockers were. Like, if you see this ball, he's coming back in for it. Got a blocker there, and he tries to come on, dude. You can't be a... And then, like, what is that? I hope he doesn't see the NFL for that. Like, that's 3 dudes that just completely whiffed on him because they didn't want to touch him. Here's Bond in the complete back after a small pickup. It's 4th down. Oh, come on. That's PI. No flag? I mean, you could call this good coverage, but, I mean, I'm a DB myself. Like, you can see the grab at the top of the route. You can see him. It should be PI. I don't think it was. I guess we'll see at the end of this. Let's see. Y'all make the call. I need to stop hitting the space bar too much. Right there. Y'all make the call. Does that look like PI? It does to me. But it doesn't get called. Here he is again near the middle. And it's going to be a run. Nice little run. We'll see if he blocks there, I guess. Actually was. He was a little feisty there. Wonder if he was mad about the missed PI. Put him in motion. They're swapping spots. Lined up on the inside of Trips, and he gets a little short pass to him. Pick up the first down on the sticks. Broke some tackles there, too. I think you might be able to see this route because he comes in, stops on a dime. You can see this dude try to react, but Bond's already away. Makes 2 dudes miss, and then dude recovers. Probably could have got hurt there. But here he is. Run play again. I guess we can go back to the other one just because it was a nice little route. I mean, you can just see him kind of drag that foot, stop on a dime, and turn because he got to the depth that he wanted to. You can see the first down markers here. He knows that, so he stops on a dime right here and comes back. Able to just pick up the first down. So a nice, easy pickup. Really smart player. Loose Bond, it looks like. And now we're looking at him in the slot. This is the run play. So we'll skip through this. Probably a couple of runs in a row. No Bond on this one. So you get another skip, in case you're wondering. At the bottom of your screen here. Sorry, I keep yawning. I really need to go to sleep after this. Quarterback run. And he stays up on his feet. He's battling there, Grayson James. Fair enough. At least if you can't throw the ball, you can try to do something with it. Bond on the inside, kind of like a staircase stack here. Trips to your left. Trey left. And it's a run. I mean, he's just asked to do a little bubble. 3rd and 1, though, for Boston College. No Bond out on the field. It's going to be a run up the middle. I don't think it was successful. Looks like Bond at the top there on 1st and 10. Nice route. Break it in. They ask him to run and go. If that's a choice route and he had the opportunity to break that in, like right here, where where am I pausing? Right here. Like if he had a choice right to break it in, and he starts breaking down to stop and go like right here at is that 12? I mean that's a perfect route, but he keeps sailing up. Play design. Um, had good leverage though on the DB. It's just hard when you have a safety over the top of you as well. Another screen for Bond. He gets put on his butt, and then Bond's running through, dude, and falling forward. Nice little play there for him. Some more Yak. I'll put 2 for Yak. I think I already had that, so we'll go 2 plus. But I mean, you can see him not be scared of contact. Absolutely runs through the dude. Dude able to make the tackle, but able to fall forward, which is so valuable because that extra, you're 5'10" and a half, so you're able to just throws it away. Bond on a seam there. That's not really going to be his role for any offense in the NFL if he goes somewhere after Houston. Not in on this snap. Understandable. He had just had to run a seam. Usually that's what happens with receivers after they run a seam. You take them out. Another run play. Decent run play though. Bond running another bubble in the run game. Nice route. Ooh, probably should have had that. I guess we'll see. Soft touch by Grayson James, a little bit low, but mistimes it, I believe. I guess we'll see here. On the end, good route. A little low, but yeah, it looks like he mistimes it, and then going to the floor kind of just messes him up a little bit. He's over here now. Just sails it out of bounds. Safety knew that out was coming. So Grayson just throws it away. That was his only read on that play, it seems like. Bond going in motion. Not a bad route, but DB knows an out's coming. He probably could have broke that in. Nice throw. Good play by the DB again. Who's that from Louisville? I'm gonna have to watch him. Um, he's making some plays in this game. Is that Hutchinson Jr.? I believe I saw. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. Here's Bond on 3rd down and 10. I mean, the middle of the field looks like it could be wide open if he's running in breaking route. He runs to the outside, and Grayson James should have gone down. Is not going to. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. You got to be smarter than that. I mean, you see. Sorry. But you see you rolling out right here. There's no one there. I mean, still no one there. Tough one. I mean, you can see Bond here, like, no one's there, but what can you do? Here he is again in the slot. 2-minute drill. We'll see if he gets any targets in here. I think he has 4 catches or 5 so far. Check down again. Seems like that's the only option they have. Here we go again with Bond. Short second half. I wonder why. Go ball. And just, I mean, number 4 from Louisville is making some plays too. Number 21 and number 4, Mac. Here we go with Bond again. I'll make a note down for 2027. I don't know where to put that though. So we'll have this page for another prospect, this page for another prospect, these 2. Then we'll go 1 page for UDFAs. So I found my page. 2027. Number 4 and number 21 are the two standouts to me from Louisville, so I'm gonna have to watch them. See if they went anywhere. No Bond in this play, it looks, and that dude is wide open. Good play design by BC there, but no Bond. Sorry, I was making my notes on 2027 check. We got number 4 Louisville, number 21 Louisville. So doesn't look like any of them are out on the field here. Oh no, 21's there. But here's Bond. This is the guy we're here for. Nice route. Actually blocking there too. I'm gonna put feisty in his notes. He looks like a feisty blocker. I guess I'll say willing blocker. He's very willing in this game. So maybe I put willing blocker versus or Louisville. Here he is in your slot. Got about 16 minutes left on this one. It's probably going to be about an hour in 5 hour and 15. They use him and they're not going to him at all. I mean, come on, dude. Picks it up, but like at some point you've just like here you could check this down right now. Um, Good job by the corner there. That's not Mac, but just doesn't want to go to Bond on that one. And that's fine. 17-21 ball game, so it's somewhat close here. Bond at the bottom here. They give him a carry here. We'll see what he can do. Mac making a nice play setting the edge. Oh, does he fumble? Oh no. Did he fumble? Or did they blow it dead? Or was he also just down? Let's see what happened to the ball here. Give it to him. Oh no, that ball's out. Really, really good job by number 9 here to rip it. He's made some plays too. Ball on a fumble there, which is not great. So you see a high with the touchdown, you see a low with the fumble. That was on a jet sweep though, so I guess there's that you can think of. Run play, excuse me. Here's Bond in the slot. Let's see if they go back to him. Nice little out route. They go to the end. Nice play by 34 there from Louisville. They're down in 8. I mean, Louisville could break this game open here if they get a stop. Important play. Bond at the bottom. We'll see if they go to him on the important play. They go on to the check down. They rally to the ball. 34 again. Looks undersized, but looks like a feisty little linebacker there. First down for BC again. Bond coming in motion. They fake the sweep. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Oh, God, please. Like just wait. He progresses off his reads very quickly, and that hurts Bond, who's waiting for plays to develop and stuff. Bond on the inside here though. Um, Probably gonna be closer to an hour 5, hour 10. Oh Lord. Backed up. No Bond. I can see why the second half was so short. No Bond again. They're going power. And now I think this is Bond right here. Right behind this guy. Come. You. That's frustrating. I mean, look at how open the dude is. Like, I understand he is open too, but like, look at he's at the sticks. The stick is here. It looks like, or let's like here, before the 15. Bond's breaking there, and if this ball's here, he turns up and gets 10-yard, 15-yard gain. But instead, he throws it short, and the dude falls forward. What the? Was there a penalty? Or did they just cut a couple plays out? No, I just cut a couple plays out. Bond back here. Got 10 more minutes left on this. We'll see if anything happens with Bond in particular. But here he goes. Running across. Please, please. Down goes James. Great route by Bond, though. I think you'll see him flash across. Maybe you can see the bottom of him. But we'll continue on, I guess. Here's Bond at the top. He's on. A little bit of a poor react. Jesus. It's gonna say, oh, jeez. Like a reacted to the snap a little bit late, but like, who is this to? I mean, this dude's as high as he can get, and he's probably like 6'4". And then this dude just gets absolutely leveled. Anyway, yeah, this game's out of reach now. 31-17, so not that bad, I guess. Here's Bond right here, though. Seems like that fumble was the last touch he got. Nice little run there. Here he is at the bottom. Please. Okay. Creates an opening for number 4 to make a nice little grab. And then here we got Bond again. Just. Okay. I don't know with this quarterback, dude. It's hard. It's hard. Here's Bond again. Yeah, I mean, it's hard with this quarterback. A simple out, and we can't hit him? Come on. Here we go with Bond here. Is this a backup? Looks different. No? Please. I mean, he runs like him, too. Oh, my gosh. Okay, maybe we take 21 off the list for that. It is Hutchinson Jr., it looks like. Let me make a note of that. Mack and Hutchinson Jr. are the two that I just want to watch because they look fun. Here's Bond. After Boston College just got away with one. He runs an in. They both run ins. Someone ran the wrong route here. Because, I mean, look, they're breaking at the same angle. I mean, if it's thrown to either one of them, they're making a play, but it wasn't. So we got Mack and we got Hutchinson Jr. Got Bond at the top here, and they go. No, they don't go run. I think Bond thought they went run too, and the offensive line thought they went run too. Surprised that wasn't a penalty, but I mean, I guess the game's over at this point. Here's Bond here. And it looks like a touchdown, Boston College. Nice little throw by James there. 4 minutes left. 24-31. So they could actually make something happen here and tie up this ball game. Here's Bond. To be honest, he's looked a little deflated after that fumble. If I'm being real, but I mean, they just haven't gone back to him either, and he's had opportunities to go make a play. There he goes. Nice little grab. Underneath for a couple yards. Nice little release there. Number 9 from Louisville is actually somewhat of a decent player too. He's been making some plays. Breaks there at a good time. I'll make a note of number 9 too. Why not? I mean, we're just looking at guys that I might like. Nice little route by Bond there. Good break by 9, but still able to secure the catch and go down. Can't make out a name for number 9 yet, but the target number 4 there, who I talked about. It looks like Watts. It is Watts. There's Bond there, though. You can see his route. He just stops. Let me put Watts down real quick. Okay, here's Bond at the top. Got about 2.5 minutes left, so it doesn't seem, if I'm being real, that Boston College score here. And they go run on first. Second down, Bond at the top here. Got about 3 minutes left. I think Bond's made 6 catches so far. Maybe that's his total for the day. I mean, kind of just wide open here, but James just going to have to throw it away. And then we got third down here, Bond at the top. Nice route. Is he going to get that ball? Ooh. Should have. James made up his mind here. Not sure what he saw. That's great coverage, though. That's a really good ball. That's great coverage, too. That is a really good ball by James. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, a tough play for the tight end to make. 1:49 left, so they punt and get the ball back, I guess. Oh, but they're down 14. So it is likely ball game. Here's Bond at the top. See if they go to him at least once. Nope. Down goes James. Clock is, in fact, rolling. Here's Bond. Nice throw along the sideline, and he knocks that out. Are they going to call targeting on that, really? Okay, thank God they didn't. Here we go with Bond. Oh, Jesus. 21's a player, man. Like, good idea. Bond runs a good route here, don't get me wrong. But where is this ball going to, man? Like, look, he does what I've put down in my notes. He splits the linebacker and safety well. Here's the safety. Here's Bond. He's approaching the depth where the linebacker's not going to drop. The ball comes out at a good time. You see this little square, little diamond? Bond's in the middle. So if this ball's right here, this is perfect. And Bond knows that too. But guess where this ball is? Still rising at this. I mean, good route, good idea, but bad ball. Like, this ball needed to be here, is what I'm saying. Like, falling, like, at his chest here. And he's jumping full extension with the arm, and it's not even there yet. 21's a player, though, dude. He's an athlete. We got 28 seconds left. And then here's the last route. Another, please. Oh, 21. 21 should have 3 interceptions, but I mean, I don't like. You're telling me you can't just sit right here and throw this ball right here, which is exactly what Bond's doing. He knows, dude. He knows. He's just like, this quarterback is something. That is the end of the video. Let me know what y'all thought about Lewis Bond. I'll go back. Let's see. Where would his touchdown have been? Start of the second quarter. Here it is. I found the exact play. Lewis Bond in the end zone's the freeze frame, I guess, for the end. Let me know what y'all thought about Lewis Bond down in the comment section below. For me, I had hands at a 3, route running at a 3, speed at 2 minus, yak at 2 plus, drip, slot, quick burst, motion man, runs DBs off versus the block, bad quarterback play, separator, creative mismatch, splits linebackers and safeties well, IQ at 2 check marks, feisty, and willing blocker versus Louisville. Let me know if there's anything else I should add to this. But to further that, I have a 2027 check starting now because of this. With number 4 from Louisville, Mack, number 21 from Louisville, Hutchinson Jr., and number 9 from Louisville, Watts. We'll see what they're up to, see what class they're in. But yeah, that's my notes on Lewis Bond. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Did y'all like the film? Did y'all not like the film? And then we'll see which one y'all want me to do next. It seemed like Klein and Bond were the two that people really, really were intrigued by. So, I mean, we'll watch them as we have first two coming out. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below, though, about this player, about any player, and I'll go check them out. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, though, it's Texans Takeover, and I'm out. Peace.